Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about my journey to sustainable health and meaningful success. If you're coming back and you've already subscribed, welcome back. Y'all are my people and I love you so much. And if you're new, I hope you will consider subscribing by the end of this video. Last week we touched on keeping the money in the family and went over an audio regarding how you should keep pouring your money into the Amway business. And because we are still on the theme of money, we're going to continue with an audio called Not Just an Ordering System, talking about Amway's Ditto delivery. Within my experience, every first day of the month, I had to put $600 worth of purchases through my Amway business. Now, $150 of that would be returning back to my business banking account, which I had set up to actually collect my profits, which I never sold really any products. But I was supposed to put in 150 PV through the Amway business at retail value so that it would look like more money was going through my business and therefore more money was going through my uplanes business. So I would put $600 through. That was 150 PV. I would get my own products, many of which I didn't actually need. I was just purchasing to make meet the standard of my team's 150 points per month minimum. And then at the end of the month, my upline would remind me to report that 50 of those points were customer volume. So I never actually made any customer sales, but I kept reporting on the Amway business that I was making 50 points of customer sales every month, which that equates to $150 worth of sales, and I never made those kind of sales. So I would actually use my own name and my own email address, just a different one than what I had registered with Amway with, and I would report that income as, you know, customer income, but it was my own products that I was purchasing. So anyway, that was Ditto. A lot of people have 300 PV, that's what they call Core 300, which if you're putting 300 PV through your business at retail value, that's $1,200. So a lot of couples and some individuals are actually putting up to $1,200 in their business at the first day of the month. So let's talk about Ditto with this Amway Diamond.
For me, there's two parts of the business. Okay, there's the growth, and then there's stabilization. But also on a monthly basis, there is volume and there is relationships. A lot of people think that Ditto delivery is an ordering system. It's not. It's a business building philosophy. Because what I learned a long time ago and what we've implemented in our organization is that your Ditto delivery, see, there's two things that make your business grow on a monthly basis, which is bringing on new high quality partners, the relationships, the trust, the communication, adding new quality partnerships, and you just saw a lot of the success stories of people who have been able to do that. The other side is the amount of volume that you have in your organization. And I want you to learn this right up front. We're going to talk a little bit about Ditto, but I want you to hear this right up front. The less time that you have to be worried about volume or concerned with volume, or the less time, the more you can get your volume out of the way on the first of the month, the more mental capacity, the more mental thought process can go into what really takes to grow a big business, which is the sponsoring aspect of our business, which I'm going to talk a little bit about developing a proper structure in a talk that I'm going to do here in about an hour.
So he's saying, this is coming from a business owner, right? That he wants to get his sales out of the way the first day of the month. As soon as possible, just get the sales out of the way, because what really matters is recruiting. That's literally what he's saying. And how can you get your volume, your customer, or like your actual product sales through on the first day of the month? How is that minimum met the first day of the month? It's because the business owners themselves are purchasing the products. You don't have to worry about going and getting customers to actually purchase the products in a legitimate business type fashion. You just need to recruit enough people and get them sold out to the idea that if they purchase products on the first day of the month religiously, then they too will have a big business. So that's what he's saying, is that that's the first priority, is to put the money in keep the money in the family the first day of the month, so that what you can really focus on throughout the month is recruiting more people to put money into your pyramid.
In about an hour. But you only have a limited amount of time and energy and focus that you can put into to your business on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. Ditto delivery frees you up to be able to get the majority of your volume out of the way on the first of the month so that you can spend the rest of the month in a very powerful position. Okay? And a lot of people, I think that people think that ditto delivery is just an ordering system, and it's not. It's actually a philosophy in your business that allows you to be able to put yourself in a powerful position throughout the whole month. Now imagine this. I used to love giving this example. I probably haven't given it in a while, and I probably need to talk about it more. But I used to tell people, like, hey, listen, if you look at your business on an individual basis, you're never going to have a big business. You have to look at your business through the lens of, it's not just me. Look at through the lens, and this is what Mom and Dad taught me a long time ago. Look at your business through the lens of, if you had 100 people in your organization doing what you do, what would your organization look like? And I love people giving people that analogy, because people are like, man, it's so powerful, because watch this. If you have zero volume on the first day of the month, let's just say that you're anti-ditto. There's not many of you left, but you're anti-ditto. You have your own philosophy, and it hasn't worked at all, but you're just anti-ditto. I don't like ditto. Okay, that's fine. We'll just keep growing. No big deal. But, you're anti-ditto, and you have zero volume that processes on the first day of the month. Zero volume. Second day of the month. Zero. Third, fourth, fifth. As a leader, one of the most important things that you can do as a leader, one of the most important things you can do as a business builder, one of the most important things that you can do as an IBO is create some stability within your organization. Now, one of the most important things you can also do is create authentic friendships, authentic relationships, authentic partnerships. You want to be able to get a lot of the logistics of the business out of the way. Let's get the volume, let's get all the logistics, all the details of the business out of the way so we can focus on what makes the business really work. If you look at the psychology behind that, if you look at the psychology behind having a strong ditto, let's just look at that for a quick second. Let's just say that you're an anti-ditto. I'm going to do it my own way. Okay? Sounds good. You're an anti-ditto. You yourself, zero volume on the first, zero volume on the second, zero volume on the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. Now let's times that by 100. Here's a mentality, and I know that there's some people in here who go, I would never do that because I'm perfect. Okay? Perfectionism. But here's a mentality that a lot of people have. When you're in business, and you're in a business of, you're an achiever, you're an overachiever, you're a warrior, you're a winner, you want to accomplish. Okay, here's what happens. As the days in the month keep ticking by, relationship without a strong ditto, here's what can happen to relationships. Subconsciously, you can start looking at people as volume. You can start looking at people as, when are you going to place your order?
Oh, okay. So if I had just purchased my products on the first day of the month, then I would have perfect relationships with my upline, because then they wouldn't be worried about my money going through the business. They would actually be focused on creating solid relationship with me. That makes total sense. That makes our friendship so much more genuine. The fact that I purchased my products on the first day of the month, now they actually have the freedom to be friends with me.
You can start looking at people like, oh, hey, Susie, hi, how are you? Yeah, you're 0 points. Yeah, you're not even smart enough to buy your own products. No, seriously, you're going diamond. Yeah, It's good. It's great. Gotta go diamond, right? Nothing's gonna stop the rhino. You know? You break a diamond pin, a ruby pin, right? Now, all the songs, you know, believe. Oh, that's my favorite video. And believe. But you look at Susie, and Susie comes to counsel you. Now imagine this. Let's just be real, folks. We're all human. I know that there might be a few select of you that think you're above this, but you're not. We're all human. And you sit down to counsel with Susie, and Susie's telling you all her lofty goals. Let's just say Bob and Susie. Bob and Susie are talking about all their lofty goals. They're telling you they're going to, climb Mount Everest tomorrow. They're going diamond. And here's what you know. You're at 0 personal circle. Here's what Susie knows, subconsciously. I'm at 0 personal circle. I want you to hear something. I know I'm talking about ditto, but I want you to hear something. Outside sources will never affect your business self-image more than things that you know you should do that you're not.
Personal circle is your own purchases.
Aren't there to tell you what you should do. They're to let you know what you should be doing. See, a lot of us beat ourselves up because we have these 9 core steps and we look at them as rules, or we look at them as standards, or we look at them as, oh man, look at all the ones I'm not doing. See, when you make a turn in the business, here's a turn that Dirk made. Because I'd meet with mom, dad, I meet with my dad, and he'd be like, what are you reading right now? I'm like, I'm not reading. He's like, what are you listening to? I fought this thing. Man, I fought this thing. I fought wanting to do because I thought, man, I could do it my way. Here's what happens when you don't have volume, when you don't have a ditto, it's not an ordering system. It puts you in a power position. Because the opposite of that. Now, let's just talk about Bob and Susie. You're meeting with them on the 7th day of the month. They have 0 volume in their organization. Now let's times that by 100. Now, all 100 people, they don't have ditto delivery, but all 100 people, some of them have already ordered a little bit, some of them haven't. And see, here's what starts to happen. It's like a guessing game. It's like the fifth. You have your Amway app, and that thing's worn out from the refresh button. How many people know what I'm talking about? At the end of literally your data is getting eat up just by refreshing your Amway app. Because you have 100 people who literally every single month, it's like rolling the dice on whether or not you're going to hit your goal.
Okay, let's just take a moment here. We're already 13 minutes in. We have 17 minutes left. He's talking about a business that sells products supposedly to customers, but has he even mentioned customer volume? Like at all? In terms of meeting your business goals, in terms of making money in the business, in terms of going diamond, in terms of achieving any sort of success with Amway, has he ever even mentioned customers, legitimate customers, not just business owners buying their own products? Pyramid scheme alert.
And you put yourself in a weak position. It's because you don't want to get organized. You don't want to figure your dittos out. You don't want to put yourself in a power position. You don't want to put your team in a power position. You don't want to pull on people's finances. The ditto delivery, when you set up, it helps you budget. Ditto delivery is a budgeting tool.
You'll have barely any budget after ditto.
It's a way to put yourself in a power position. You're ordering products that you're going to use anyways. I love people who have tried to products in one order. Oh, great, they'll pay more shipping. Brilliant idea. Let's pay more shipping to UPS, FedEx. I don't want to ask people to have to order a product. Then why are they in the business? What are we doing if we're not ordering product?
Wait, he said, what are we doing if we're not ordering product? Wow, he legitimately just spelled it out. You're in a business. Why are you in a business if you're not in it to just order product? I don't even know. Like, do we need to even continue this audio? Like, he legitimately just spelled it out like a wholesale buyers club. Like, we're in a business. What are you doing if you're not ordering product? I don't know, dude, just like selling product to customers. Have you ever thought of that as a legitimate business idea? Maybe that's something that you should ponder, sir. Like, what the heck? That just, what? I studied this audio. I actually thought I was a business owner studying this audio and buying my own products. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel.
Product. Is this a social club? No. This is an organization. Better, this is a team of people who are winning, who are kicking butt, who are taking the hill, who want to set the right example, who want to have strong dittos. So you look at Bob and Susie and the 100 people on their team. There's no organization. There's no structure. There's no ditto. Their philosophy is just Woodstock. Just everyone free and do what they want to do. I don't want to be a dictator like Dirk and just, I want to have a strong foundation. I just want to let people just do whatever they want to do. Because that's how successful teams are built. The coach comes in and goes, you guys can come to practice, not come to practice. I'm not even showing up. People's philosophies about losing, they're really good. But people's philosophies about winning are also really good. It's not difficult to figure out how to develop a winning team. You got to get some backbone. You got to get some standard. You got to get, majority of everyone in here is doing the process. Ditto is a very key component of that. So you look at Bob and Susie. Bob and Susie are on the 6th day of the month. They got 100 people on their team. They're at 1,100 PB. Seventh day of the month, 1,100 PB. Let me ask you a question. How do you think Bob and Susie feel? 15th day of the month, Bobby and Susie, 2,600 PV. 22nd of the month, Bob and Susie, 4,000 PV. 28th of the month, Bob and Susie, 5,800 PV. And guess what? All of a sudden the panic sets in. All of a sudden Susie's really mad at Bob. All of a sudden Susie's stress level's going through the roof. All of a sudden Bob is going, how am I going to fix this? All of a sudden the phone calls start going out. Hey Bob, or hey Tommy, hey Sarah, do y'all plan on buying your own products this month? It's a theory that our free-loving society is sports. We give you the independence to fail as you want to, but we also give you the independence to be intelligent if you so choose. And we only have 2 days left in the month, so we're calling you, because we haven't really talked to you the entire month, but now we're calling you because we want volume. I know at the beginning of the month our theory was we're not really about that. But now, place a stinking order. Yeah. And Bobby and Susie turn into the Terminator leader. The IBO who's like, "Argh." And Bobby and Susie on the last minute of the last day of the month tick over 7,600 PV. And they go, they get it across the finish line and they go, another month. And guess what? Right when it ticks over, 0 PV.
Okay, just want to reiterate that his whole pathetic tale of this couple who was platinum didn't actually have their platinum points or any sort of volume going through their business through the entirety of the month until they started calling their downline and asking them to place orders. At no point does this guy actually mention that they made any effort to make customer sales. Nope, not at all. Or even asking their downline to make customer sales. Nope. It's all about the fact that they are a platinum. They're supposed to be actually making money in this quote-unquote non-pyramid scheme legitimate business. But his story is 100% saying like, hey, you know, you need to get your people to order their products on the first day of the month because you're only going to make money if your people within your business, your independent business owners, have to make their own product purchases. Nowhere in there did he say anything about customer sales. But it's a legitimate business. Don't worry. Why would you be in a business if not, what else would you be doing if not purchasing your own products?
And Bobby goes. And Susie goes, I hate you! I hate this business! And the emotional up and down, and the mental up and down, and the roller coaster of another month. You know what's different than that? Tommy and Sarah. Tommy and Sarah are tied in tight with their Taylor team leader. Tommy and Sarah understand the importance of data delivery. Tommy and Sarah build their own budget to match their volume, to match their ditto delivery. They build a budget and a ditto that works for them. The team standard is at least 100 PV, okay? If you need to flex that depending upon your budget, okay, but we want you to at least after 90 days to 6 months, get that thing up to 100 PV. You can't do 100 PV right away. Let's work that thing up to 100 PV. The goal is 100 PV. Don't get it twisted. Oh, I can do 40. No, if you can do 100, let's do 100. The goal is 100 PV. Okay? Now watch this. Tommy and Sarah believe in ditto delivery. They're trusting their upline that ditto delivery is a good thing. Let's look at their scenario. Tommy and Sarah have 100 people on their team. Tommy and Sarah, let's just say for the sake of the model, everyone has, because I know some of you are going, well, some of you won't have 100, they'll have 60. Yeah, but most people who have been around a little bit have about 150 to 300. So let's just even it out and say, on average, their ditto delivery is 100 PV per IBO ship. Tommy and Sarah, first day of the month, 10,000 PV. 10,000 PV on the first. Tommy and Sarah pull up their virtual app, 10,000 PV. Not only are they in Q12 qualification month, but they also get an additional 2% bonus at 10,000 PV, which is about a $600 to $800 bonus. So depending upon their structure, they're making anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 a month. And guess what? They'll go through the entire month with a bare minimum profit of $3,000 to $6,000 a month. The entire month, they're at 10,000 PV minimum. And now that the volume is taken care of, and now that that's completely out of their thought process, and now that they have another Q12 month down, and now that Sarah goes, she can calculate it depending on her structure. She can go, right now, if the day ended on the 2nd, we would make $4,400. Women are smarter than men. They figure that stuff out. How would you like to be on the first day of the month and your wife goes, if the day ended tomorrow, if the month ended tomorrow, we'd make $4,400. And as a husband, you go, yeah, but I got 30 days, baby. Tarzan ain't seen nothing yet. Ah! Tommy and Sarah feel pretty good about their group. But Tommy and Sarah's people in their organization feel really good about their group. Because they counsel someone and they sit down with Joey and Tina. Joey and Tina, okay? They sit down with Joey and Tina go, listen, we have a goal. Here's our goal, and here's what we're looking to do, and we're adding this many partners this month, and Tommy and Sarah can go, you guys are at 4,200 PV right now. This is the 10th day of the month. You guys are at 4,200 PV right now. Guys, listen, you guys have a strong organization. You guys are, here's where you're going to be. And they can predict the future. They can predict the future for Joey and Tina. Because it's predictable. Because they're utilizing factors in their organization that are predictable. Ditto delivery is a stabilization tool. If you want to set up a ditto for 22 PV, God bless you, set up 22 PV. I'm not going to tell you what volume you should set up, but a lot of you, it's 200 PV. It's 220 PV. But the fact remains, guys, that it is a tool that can strengthen your organization. It can strengthen your leadership. I want you to picture this. The entire month, okay, that the couple who doesn't believe in ditto delivery because they love their people so much, that couple, the entire month, looks at their people at info sessions with little PVs on their forehead. Are you going to do PV? Tommy and Sarah, they take the entire, that couple spends the entire month wondering if they're going to hit their goal. Tommy and Sarah spend the entire month helping their team hit their goals. That's leadership. That's leadership. So when you take your eyes off yourself and you can put them on other people. That's leadership. That's leadership 101.
I don't know if anybody else cares about this, but I just wanted to point out that the last audio that we listened to, Keep the Money in the Family, the Diamond said that you have to have a me on up mentality where it's like you don't focus on yourself or your downline, you focus on making your upline money. Whereas this guy is saying as long as you take care of yourself first, then you can focus on helping your downline achieve their goals. So just make sure that they have that your downline has already given you their money, and then you can help them take care of their goals. So he's describing a me on down mentality, whereas Matt said a me on up mentality. Either way, the previous Diamond was talking about making sure that your upline makes money, and this guy is saying make sure that you make money first before helping your downline.
And if you had control of something like that with ditto delivery, if you had control of something like that, if you can get the logistics of ordering products for your own business, friendships, partnerships,
recruiting,
trust, communication, depth, width, structure.
Recruiting.
Those things actually build the business. Volume does not build your business. Products do not get you people. People get you more products. People produce volume.
Yet again, just another golden statement that it's not actually selling your product that's going to grow your business to legitimate customers. You need to recruit people into your business, and those people will purchase their products, and therefore you will grow your business that way. I mean, what more does the FTC want? What more do Amway people want in proof that this is an illegal pyramid scheme? People are legitimately just buying their products and recording it as customer volume. He's literally just saying, you're not actually going to grow your business by selling products legitimately to customers. You're going to grow your business by recruiting more people into your pyramid and having them buy their own products.
And if you can take care of the volume, it gives you 30 days to focus on the people. Well, if you don't get control of your organization, and you're just like, well, ditto delivery, it's not. No, ditto delivery puts you in a power position. Ditto delivery is one of the most powerful tools that was ever released. Guys, ditto delivery is such an important part of your business. And when people talk about it, they're like, oh yeah, ditto, yeah. You say, hey, have you set up your ditto? Oh yeah, ditto. And you know what? When people treat it like that, it's called ignorance. Because when you do a Terry and Lori Taylor thought process thing, hey, how would you like to have, why would you like your 100 people? I would love to meet the person who goes, Dirk, great talk, but I would rather have the first person's business. I would rather my wife be stressed out, hate me all month. I would like for every month to be I would rather have that business. I would love to meet that person. They probably don't exist. Okay? Everyone in here, in my opinion, I don't want to speak for you, but I think the majority of people would go, I'd rather have 10,000 people on the first day of the month. Okay, give you a little update. It starts with you.
Can we address just a moment? I know that we talked about this a lot in the culture of Amway, but the subliminal sexism within the group. He literally just said that if you're not hitting your business goals, your wife is going to be mad at you and you need to fix it. So they don't actually expect women to be productive members of a business or actually productive business owners themselves or problem-solving people with intelligent minds. It's they're complaining to their husbands because their husband needs to be able to solve their money problems. Just putting it out there. You might have a very traditional home, and I understand that. I grew up in a very patriarchal household as well. It worked for us. Just wanted to put it out there that he's talking to literally hundreds of people, and that's the expectation. Women are not expected to actually solve problems or think for themselves. They're just complaining to their husbands that they don't have enough money, and my husband needs to fix that. Ew.
It starts with you. And if you're brand new in here and someone's like, hey, we need to get your data set up, you're like, oh, well. Here's what they're really trying to tell you. I'm trying to help you set a foundation for a big business. I'm trying to help you set a foundation for a big business. How would you like to have 6 legs that go over on the first day of the month? How would you like to be sitting in your recliner chair, and it's the first day of the month, and it's at the end of the month, or at the end of the day on the first day, and you pop up your Amway app, and it says 6 legs qualified. That's Laura and I's goal. Laura and I's goal is to have 6 legs. Here in the next 6 months, within the next 6 months, we want to help our 6 legs go over the first day of the month. By September, we want to help them go first day of the month. How much freedom is there in that? How much lifestyle is there in that? How would you like to be on the 4th day of the month and you're already a qualified diamond? See, some of you all don't play the same game that we do. Some of y'all don't play the same game that, I'm not talking about some of y'all don't play the same game as the person next to you. It's not a lot of sponsorship thing. It's a thought process thing. Some of you don't play the same game. Because you think Ditto is an ordering system. Ditto delivery is a thought process and a business building tool and a philosophy for people who want to have a strong, stable, sustainable, duplicatable business. It is a stability factor that I'm telling you, if you really you want to get dog nasty excited about something, I know this sounds weird, but get dog nasty excited about Ditto delivery. Because it will free you up. It will free you up and put you in a power position to build the snot out of your business the rest of the month. And that's how the Taylor team goes to 1,000 people and starts breaking diamonds, is when people aren't worried about volume. All they're worried about is developing their business and helping people. God bless you guys. I'll see you here in a little bit. Ditto delivery!
For existing IBOs only, not for use with prospects. The success depicted in this profile may reflect income from sources other than Amway, such as earnings from the sale of training and education materials or other businesses and investments. While the techniques and approaches suggested have worked for others, no one can guarantee that these techniques and approaches will work for you. In addition, we want to emphasize that success in this business does not come without hard work.
So there you have it, folks, from an Amway diamond himself, that the only thing that you need to do in this business is to recruit people and get them to purchase Amway products so that you can make money off of them. Preferably if they have a Ditto delivery set up, then their product purchases will go through on subscription basis every first day of the month, and you will have a steady paycheck. The lifestyle that he described is only actually attained by the top few percent of Amway distributors, but legitimately most of the people who are on Ditto delivery are spending a lot of their monthly budget on products that they don't actually need, and they are not actually making customer sales. Not once in this audio, can I recall at least, not once in this audio does he actually mention customer volume as a way of building your business. This is not a legitimate business. It's a pyramid scheme. It is an illegal pyramid scheme. And I don't know what more to present in terms of proof, but that is the dealio. So stay tuned. We still have a lot more to cover. There's a lot of different things that I haven't even really scratched the surface yet of Amway that goes deeper into, I don't know exactly what topic we're going to cover next in Amway. I just know it's going to be a lot because I've been listening to these audios, and man, there's so many directions to take this thing. But if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much. Like, comment, share, subscribe, get the message out there so that people can stop trying to buy into this pyramid scheme as a way to accomplish their dreams, because literally they're just going to be wasting years and thousands of dollars of their life on a business that is only going to benefit the top few percent. So there you have it. Okay, bye.
Teaching topics this morning.